You said you were doing something with your dad too. What kind of business are you involved in?
Yeah, so since I was 14, we've been doing this business together, and it started out as Web Nutrients. It's more than just a nutrition company. Not a lot of people know what nootropics are. It's kind of difficult for me to
All
explain,
right,
but
so let's pause. What's a nootropic? Just break that part down.
the simple layman's term, it is a neuroenhancement drug or neuroenhancement substance of some form.
All right, does that
Um,
mean it's brain function enhancing stuff?
yeah, it is brain function enhancing stuff, and also it can do everything for your. It can help with your health, your sleep, literally any health, mental or physical problem you have. There are nootropics and supplements you can combine out there that can help you with that issue, and that's what we do. And we customize it for the customer, so they actually fill out a customization form telling us about their lifestyle and their physiology, what meds they might be, conditions they might have, and how they want to feel. And then we actually create different blends of nootropics and herbs and whatnot together and send it to them and help them.
Is that like tinctures?
We have tinctures, we have sprays, we have pills, we have drink mixes. We have the ability to make topical, although we haven't done that yet. We're working on it. We even want to do makeup.
Okay, okay, I'm following this a bit because like I was in this tincture bar and they had a list of ingredients that dealt with ailments, and you could order.
You've probably kava. We use kava. You're probably familiar with stuff like that.
I'm less familiar with it than you think, but I know the general sense of what you're doing. It's combining natural stuff because everything has it's like because not that different than alchemy, right? And I know a lot about alchemy.
Exactly. Yes, it's I'm basically a modern day alchemist, and that's what my dad and I do together. We're now merging with another business right now, and we do predict we're going to be pretty fucking huge pretty soon here. But it's a lot of struggle behind. But yeah, so we're just that's what we're doing. That's our mission, just help improve people's health and their lifestyle and their mental state, if they so choose, if that's what they want, and do it in a way that is harmless and beneficial. So yeah.
That's actually super nifty. So basically, you've been doing the internet marketing game on top of the music thing, but like as a business model for actual things that people want, because there is a crazy market for that stuff, um, for a whole long time. And so you got like crazy background experience running some real business shit.
Yes, yeah, yeah. He actually, and I never this myself, but my dad has referred to me for years as a co-founder because I was his first employee, and I've stuck with him from the beginning. And him and I constantly collaborate on the business moves and decisions we make, what products we release, and how. I'm usually the one teaching people how to make the shit. And I'm the one training employees. I'm the one managing the on-site facility while he's in a different state, stuff like that. I mean, I have a manager now as well, but before he came along, that's what he's doing uh, forever.
I
So
mean, that's just a
yeah,
low key boss up flex there. That's all she just did. Like, psh, I used to be a manager and I got the manager co founder. It is what it is. Yo, we making boss moves, merger shit.
I'm in just to add to it, not as impressive as it sounds when you realize, oh well, that's his daughter. Like I'm the boss's daughter, so it is a little
No,
bit of an
no, no,
easy.
no, 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 no. See, you hired a manager to work on your shit because you guys bossed up and you consulted and you were heavily involved. I mean, there's plenty of bosses' daughters that I know don't do that. And I've also met bosses' daughters. Like, I happen to work with a boss's daughter and she's like, nah, fuck my dad. I'm going to be the best. And, like, yo, there's other versions of boss's daughter that are out there. I don't think people should, like, take away from the accomplishment like that. Nah. Have you been involved in a business that is successfully growing and have been part of the practical management of that?
Yes, for the last 10 years.
So is that not what the CV is gonna say?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, you've got a good point. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah. For anybody out there, uh, I worked hard.
I mean, like, yo, I worked with my dad one time doing newspapers back in the day on some shady shit, in my opinion, because it was middle of the night when I had school the next day shit. And I don't know if working with your parents is like a blessing. It's more like they tell you what to do, and maybe they don't pay you if they don't feel like it because they're your parents and they can ground you. Like, I'm not saying that happened to you. I'm saying that I don't know if, like, it always works out in this nepotistic fantasy of rich people when you're not in the nepotistic fucking world, you know? Like, it can be really weird to actually work with your parents depending on the circumstance.
Well, and to add to that, my brother and my sister both also worked for, and they at some point quit. And you know what I mean? I don't know. It just I stuck around.
And that is why you get to make the flex today. But that's actually wild. Do you guys like, how do you like invent new stuff? Do you like, are you constantly learning about this? There's like conferences and shit. Like, do you get to go travel and do that like fancy per diem shit?
Yeah, I mean, I got back from Miami. I think it was August to do a biohacking conference with he does bulletproof coffee. Dave Asprey, he was there. He's pretty big in that field, and I was there passing out samples of my product. It was X and it tasted like lemonade, and it kind of makes you more energetic and smarter. And I had to explain how it works to people and you know why they should want it, basically. But I did some of that. I still have a lot of education to do. My dad is the mad scientist behind all the formulas and all the products and everything. But over the last 10 years, he has taught me a lot. So I know more than the average person, but I don't know as much as him. However, I know enough that every week I do hold a 30-minute little conference where I teach the sales team basically, you know, information about the products, how they work, answer questions they might have about it, and stuff like that. But yeah, there's still a lot to learn. But my dad, he's been studying and researching biochemistry since he was a little kid. So this is kind of something that is natural to him. Like he just understands the shit on a new fucking level, on a different level. But yeah, I mean, it's fun.
That's wild. This is like, you got this whole career on the real, and then you got this music thing you're just doing. It's like, it's a flex.